Hello, I'm here to do my presentation over teaching strategies for my Ed 486 and 487 class. This is my interactive notebook. The front cover has all of the things I would use in a classroom. First page right here is my supply list, and then it has the interactive notebook and my thinking strategies. And I have my table of content, which is right here. It has differentiation, cooperative learning, technology, inquiry-based, graphic organizers, KWL chart, flipped instruction, play-based, project-based, wait time, threshold, authentic learning, discovery learning, high expectations, parent and community engagement, unconditional positive regard, modeled teaching, I do, we do, you do, guided practice, scaffolding, direct instruction, repetition, prompting, manipulatives, fill in the gap, poster presentations, nonverbal gestures, visual aids, flexible seating, and exit ticket. First one is differentiation. You can see it right here. Differentiation is providing all students with their diverse classroom, within a diverse classroom, a range of different techniques for learning new material. So it would have visual, kinesthetic, auditory, and logical or mathematical learning in it. Second one is cooperative learning. So basically students working with others, get different viewpoints. Technology. Technology is always in the classroom now. It's everywhere, so it's good that we make sure we incorporate it in the classroom because students use it all the time at home, so they'll have prior knowledge with it. Number 6 is inquiry-based. Inquiry-based instruction involves the students in the learning process. The students will receive a deeper understanding of what they learned. And then we have a graphic organizer. Graphic organizers are just ways to brainstorm and organize your thoughts and ideas. Put it on paper or Venn diagrams, or so you have a Venn diagram right there. KWL chart is another form of a graphic organizer, just a different kind. So we have the what I know, what I want to know, and what I learned. Most kids have used this in school. I used it when I was in school. Then we have flipped instruction. Flipped instruction is when a teacher does the homework in classroom and gives the other instruction that's in classroom instruction to them for home-based. It allows teachers to spend more time on student-centered differentiated support. Then I have play-based. Play-based is when students learn cognitive, social, and physical skills during play tasks. And there's project-based. Project-based is whenever students are able to do a project over a longer period of time. Wait time. Teachers give students time between questions for them to think about it, process it, and answer it. A lot of times students need a little more extra time to think about it, and sometimes teachers get a little impatient. Threshold. I love this. My teachers never did this in school, but this is when the teacher greets you at the door, personally greets every student. It makes them feel comfortable, wanting to be there. It sets the tone for the classroom for the day. Authentic learning. Authentic learning involves having students learn about concepts in real life or near real life environments. Discovery learning. Discovery learning involves students allowing students to maximize freedom to discover answers to challenges and questions. High expectations. Setting high expectations involves requiring students to put in maximum effort during their lesson. High expectations does not mean expecting all students to meet a certain standard. It means students to meet the standard that they are capable of doing. Just wants them to try their hardest, do their best they can. Parent and community engagement. Parent and community engagement involves bringing students together with their community. It helps students feel like they are part of the community. You can give them ideas what they want to be when they're older. Just good role models. Unconditional positive regard. Unconditional positive regard involves teachers to consistently, unconditionally view students as capable and competent. It's whenever you're just basically always there for your student, even if they make mistakes, if they fail, if they misbehave, you're just there for your students. Modeled teaching. Model teaching is an instructional strategy that involves the teacher showing students how to do a task. The teacher models what to do, and the students know how to do it after. I do, we do, you do. It's basically the teacher models the task, students and teacher do the task together, and then the students attempt to complete the task alone. And we have guided practice. Students follow along with their teacher. Scaffolding. Scaffolding is when a teacher provides support to students while they cannot complete the task alone. Afterwards, the teacher withdraws their supports. Direct instruction is a teacher-centered approach that involves the teacher using simple, straightforward directions to explain concepts to students. Repetition. Repetition involves giving students time to retry tasks over and over again until it is stuck in their minds. Goes into their long term. Prompting. Prompting provides students with guides and questions that will help them towards an answer. Just like pointing out different areas for the student to get the answer. Manipulatives. A lot of teachers use manipulatives, especially in special education. Manipulatives are physical educational tools which are used to support learning. Fill in the gap. Fill in the gap involves asking students to fill in an incomplete piece of text. This can happen verbally or writing. Poster presentations. A poster presentation is just that, a poster presentation. It's a great way to demonstrate knowledge at the end of a lesson or unit. Verbal gestures, using gestures in the classroom that's not verbal, like eye signals, hand signals, tell a student good job, or do they use eye signals to get onto a student if they're tapping their foot or singing or something so you don't disrupt the class. Visual aids. Visual aids are any object used in the classroom to attract students' eyes and therefore immerse them into the lesson. Flexible seating. Flexible seating allows students to sit where they choose rather than having assigned seating. Let students move around some. And then the final one, number 30, is exit ticket. They are used at the end of class to measure the student's understanding of the topic or lesson. Teachers will often ask a question and students will write down the answer or express what they think about the information.